Hey guys. All right. So here's my question for today. Did I title this right? It's like I don't know what it is, man. Okay. Give me a second, folks. I'll give you my question for the day. Question mark. Let's see. Okay. Good morning. Hope your day is starting good. Hope you're positive. Thankful to be alive today. Okay. If some of you saw my video yesterday, it was around the same time I found out about this incident. Yeah, show went on, kept going. But you learn to appreciate yourself and more, and your family more. And also, you realize why you probably have to shorten your circle sometimes. Um, when you see people, I did a thought experiment. If I was trapped in a world like Walking Dead world, maybe Walking Dead or Silo. Okay, Silo. That is it on HBO or on Apple? Okay. The idea is that you're kind of in a environment with a certain group of people, certain people. And in Silo, for example, it shows that every generation of people that lived in the silo for how many years they lived there, they eventually had a rebellion and whatever. In other words, human nature is going to continue to repeat itself. And I said, wow, if I was trapped in a village and we had to kind of like band together, the people that in your circle, because sometimes you don't know who they really are, and you don't know who they really are until they start unloading, like Facebook and those things and X and all that allow you to see how people really feel. Now, I can disagree with you, but if I see that you're like an evil person, that's different, because we can disagree. But if you have a facade of kindness, but you're really evil, that individual is dangerous, man. I prefer the loudmouth and the abrasive person who's very kind in real life, like the real person when you get to know them. But maybe they just like my wife's like that. My wife, I told her I'm recording so she don't call me. She's gonna try to call me. My wife is like that. My wife is very abrasive, but she's very kind. She's not gonna spite you, you know what I mean? She's not that person. So when we met, I was praying to God. I was like, why'd you put in my life? We're arguing all the time. What the hell? Oh my God, it was crazy in the beginning, And then I said, you know what? But she's a real kind person. She's very kind. You know what I mean? But this anyway. That's well. There's certain people you're like, would you really keep these people in your life? Would you want them to be in that village with you? No, now that you know how they really are. When things come down to like rationing food and duties, and it's like, you probably kill me and take my food. Damn. Anyway, let's move on, guys. Okay, so value, give a whatever you do, give a prayer, give a thanks, hug your family, your spouse, your kids, whatever. Life is short, man, and you don't know. Anyway, so here we go. I'm trying to find out if a motor that I have can be a good substitute motor for the power dash motor. What happened? I dropped something. And then yesterday I was working on this and I realized that the power dash, hey, who's saying what's up here? Somebody's saying what's up. Give me a, hey, you know what, guys? I never fixed the delay on this thing. There is a delay, so please forgive me if I don't see your stuff right away. I'm gonna figure out how to do it. I didn't really dive in to figure it out. Let me clock in. But there's I think my delay is longer than it should be. Hey, Matt, what's going on? Nah, she knows. I told her. I told her, and she knows. She owns it, man. She own it. You know, she has a whole team of people that work under her and everything. And when sometimes you go to these company functions, and they're like, "Dude, how do you do it?" Like, I don't. How do you do it? Oh, anyway, all right. So let's. Thanks for that, Matt. I needed a good little laugh for the day to get me started. All right. So I got a motor here, and I told guys, look, if you can get a motor that's about the same width, okay, about the same height, it might work, right? That's what I said. It might work. So, you know what I said? Let me put it to the test, right? Let me see over here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah, boy. They say opposites attract. Yeah. I'm more of the. She's more fire, and I'm more like earth. Maybe not water. Maybe earth. Maybe I'm more like sand. I'm gonna quell the fire a little bit, but I'm more grounded, kind of individual. All fire. I'm talking volcano. Anyway, all right. So, oh my gosh. Sometimes she watches my shows. If she'll just laugh, man. Trust me, she'll get a kick out of it. All right, I'm gonna try this, guys. And the other thing I wanted to do was to compare I wanted to compare this model here because this one comes with a pump or something of that sort. And I didn't examine it all the way, but it comes with a slightly different setup than the other one, right? So I wanted to open the other one to make sure that I'm not imagining things, because I know this wasn't on the other one. I know this for a fact that this tensioner wasn't there, okay? I know this for a fact. But my mind is like, is this necessary? Is this necessary? And if it is, great. Dude, it might be necessary. What is this? Look at this. Look. Okay, look. Look. Wait. What am I missing here? I'm missing something. Give me a second. I want to test the motor, but I am missing something. Hey, I'm missing something. Why do this, right? I don't see another trigger. Like the clean shot, if you have a Bissell clean shot, right? You press a button and it shoots water out. So there's a button on the side. So you have your regular, is it for the hose? Does it have a hose attachment? It could be for the hose. Does it have a hose attachment? Hold on. Huh. Okay. Hold on, man. Hold on, folks. I'm discovering as I'm going here. I am. Where's the body? I took the body off. Where's the body? Where I put the body? Oh, this is the body, but but wait, there's got to be more. There's more. There's something missing. There's something missing from this. Coño, where are you, bud? Where are you? I know there's something going on here, man. There's something going on with this design, and I was moving so fast, and I didn't pay attention to what I was taking off here. All right. Anyway, let me leave this alone for a second. I'm gonna get back to this because I am curious as to why is this important. It might be the hose. This might be for a hose attachment. That's the only thing I can see this for. The only reason I say that is because this here, there are two tubings, 1 and 2. And one still does the same thing as the other one. It just throws water down here and it trickles out. And then the other one comes down and it goes through this thing, this whole mechanism, which is like a pump to me in my mind. I didn't take it apart yet. And then it pushes it through here, right? And I'm assuming that you would have to attach something here, like a hose, for this thing to work. So let's assume that, all right? Just gonna assume that. Let's see if this motor works. Actually, yeah, let's see if this works before I go into comparing it with the other one, okay? Now, this came with this gasket and this gasket, and it has to fit a certain way in order for it to not yank out of place. And what it has is it has this little setup here, okay? Let me see what else is happening. Who else is saying what's up? Out of control vacuum. What's going on, my guy? Hey, man, what's up? I am working on this damn this power dash. A lot of people online having problems with these power dashes, and I kind of want to give them alternatives. I do have a motor link, a link in my description that there's a replacement motor. It's made by another company that made a motor designed for the power dash. It's amazing when things happen, someone fills the void, you know? Because you can't just buy this. I can't buy this from my distributors for Hoover. They don't sell it, at least not yet, all right? To my knowledge. And I wanted to see if another motor that I have might be able to fit. And normally, shampoo motors, you could tell a shampoo motor by these vents. If you accidentally suck in water, I think these vents will zing the water out of the area. If you notice on the original power dash motor, the one that came out of here, it's real rusted. You see that? Very rusted. Even the carbon, the contacts over here got rusted. So I'm not too happy with the way that's designed. But a lot of shampoo motors look like this. And if you notice, the power dash have the shaft, okay? Or they'll look like this one. Something similar. They'll look like this, okay? Something similar to this. So that's most shampoo motors. This looks like a Hoover spin scrub motor, okay? You'll see the armature at the bottom here, the commutator at the bottom. The whole armature is this whole setup here. So this is kind of a different setup, you know, if you get what I'm saying, all right? So I found one that I had in the back, and I really want to see, hey, can this one actually replace it? So we'll see, okay? We'll see, all right? Now, I'm really, at this point, I'm not gonna buy the other motor, honestly, because it retails, and by the time, I'm not gonna be able to sell this back, and I probably won't even sell it, but if I wanted to, it wouldn't make sense for me to try to sell this, buy a motor at that price, and then people, you know, use shampooers don't really, you can't turn it, the profit like that. So it's a wasted, it's not something I would do, okay? All right, here we go. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Let's see if this thing actually can sit in here, and if it'll do. Huh. Not bad. All right. It looks like the fit is good, like the distance, the length. Let me see. Let me put on the gasket. Let me see if I can try to give this thing some body so it'll have a nice snug fit, okay? So I'm gonna put this on here. See if I can kind of force it over here. Actually, no, I think I need to do it the other way around. Yep. I'm gonna do it with this side up. I think this is kind of for this section here. These two cutouts, 1 and 2. So I'm gonna do it this way. And let me show you what the motor looks like. So if anybody ever needs to kind of look at that, just look at that. That's the motor that I'm using right now. Okay. All right. I hope Hoover won't get mad at me, right? Just like, come on, guys. I'm trying to help the people here. Trying to help the people. They're like, how the hell, man? That's our competitor's motor. Oh my gosh. So here we go. Trying to help the people, man. All right, so now I put it on there like that. See? All right. And the gasket for the bottom, fits okay, but not quite. It's still a little loose. Still loose. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Where's the original? See, the original fits pretty good. This is still pretty loose. Oh no, this is the wrong one. So what do you do? What do you do with that? Ooh! I know what to do. Give me a second. Man, come on, man. This is what we do. This is what we do. Who do you think we are, huh? This is what we do. If I was in that village, you're going to want someone that know how to... I have a couple of friends, man, I would definitely want. I have a friend, Mark. This guy got an arsenal. But these guys are good people, man, that will... good folks. They'll take the shirt off their back for you. No judgment. Got some real nice people in my life. But then you also got some folks that is like, listen, you guys need to step to the side, man. I gotta close my circle and then expand it again and just be selective as I expand out. You know, go back to the base, go back to the circle, like your core, and then who do we start bringing back in? Because there's some people that don't need to be there, man. They'll turn on you. They will feed you to the dogs if you don't think like them. Crazy people. Now let's see. Now we have this here. Now, unfortunately, you see this? This is designed to fit snug in here, and what this does is it helps this from going all over the place, you know, right? And without it, this can move, right? But if it's snug like this, and this is in the cavity, right? It won't move. So this don't have that. Okay. So I'm kind of left wondering, you know. I'm kind of left wondering what I do here. If this rubber is enough to kind of give me a kind of thing like that. So I may just have to rely on this. All right. So let's see. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna wire it up and everything. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Nah, man. I don't know. I think this is too much. This is too much. This is too much. So I'm going to take this off. This is too much. Golly. Okay, that was too much. So I'm putting a belt on this to kind of give it a little body. Okay, see that? It's just a gasket. It's all rubber, guys. And I'm going to put this on here so it fits better. Okay? All right. And out of control, what's happening? Time to rev that. I know, right? Thank you, man. I know what you're doing, but man, look. I'm the one sitting over this damn thing, and I don't want to I don't want to do this shit and mess everything up, bro. All right, so I'm gonna connect this here. You go and do it wrong and mess the whole shit up. All right, now I'm gonna reuse the fuse, and I hope this fuse didn't blow all the way, because it has all my contacts and everything, and I hope the fuse didn't blow. But here we go. So we have our thing here. All right. We got our ground. Okay. All right. Let's hook the ground up. Okay. All right. I'm almost there, folks. Sorry about it. Just don't want my place to blow up if I do it wrong. All right. I got my neutral. Fantastic. All right. Here are my neutral wires. Okay. All right. Let's hook this up. Come on. Where are my damn things at? All right. So we got our ground. Damn. Let me get this shit right. I cut it yesterday. I shouldn't have cut it. All right, good. I got my ground. All right. Okay. What's left? The main lead that goes from the power switch. From the power switch to here. So here we go. That's what I need to put on right now. That main lead. Okay. The hell did I drop that thing? Here it is. Now, if this is blown, then I'm kind of out of luck for a second. I'll just have to do something over here. But right now, let's act as if it's not for a second. All right? If it's blown, it's not going to give it any power, okay? So, let's see. All right. All right, I'm ready to plug in. Okay, guys, just in case, you know where I am. Anything happen to me, give me some help, all right? Okay? Where the hell's my... Fuck. Oh my God, man. When I'm moving so fast... Oh, here it is. I'm moving so fast, I just forget where I put stuff. Okay, let me cover this. I don't want none of these touching each other and starting a fire, okay? All right, out of control. I'm going to get on this right now. I am going to get in control right now. Okay? All right, here we go. All right, like I said, it's possible that the fuse is blown, but I don't know. So let me plug it in and see. All right. I want to make sure my motor don't move. Come on. Where my stuff at, man? What the hell? I'm not gonna do this. All right, let me get my glove then. Let me get my glove, and then I'll hold it down with my glove. I'm risking things for you guys, all right? 1, 2, 3, turn on. No power. All right, that fuse is blown. Okay, so let me slice this open right here. Kill this fuse. Kill the fuse. All right. And let me just attach this wire to the main thing. What happened is the first motor had blown the fuse, and I wasn't quite sure if the fuse was fully blown. But I'm going to hook this up without the fuse, okay? And we're going to do it. Here we go. So the question is, can we put a different motor in it? And would it work? All right, let me plug it in. And let's see if we solve that problem. 1, 2, 3, turn it on. Excelente, man. Damn, man, that's what's up. Okay? Okay, now, it's not over yet. Okay? Let me see what we're seeing over here. Let me make sure I'm seeing what's up. Let me say hi to everybody. Okay, out of control. That's what's up. I love that. That's what I like to say. That's what's up. Okay? So now. Oh, man. Yo, there are certain sayings, right, that just won't do. Nothing else will do at that moment. There's certain things that you say that, like certain cuss words, right? I get it. There's no other substitute for that word in that moment, right? In your whatever culture you're in. And there's certain sayings. That's what's up, for me, is one of them. All right, I'm gonna put this in here. All right, I'm gonna put this back. I'm just gonna try to fit this stuff, but I want to make sure we don't get this kind of zing, zing, zing action. And I think this fits perfectly in that area. But so let me see something. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me see something here. I just don't want this to twist and turn, you know? Let me see. That's a lot better, actually. No movement. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, that's the first step, guys. The first step was to just see if a motor would fit. All right. Second part of this thing. I am curious about this. I'm not going to really hook it up all the way yet because I'm still curious. I am curious about what this is. I'm thinking this is a hose connector. I really do. I think that's what it's for. Okay? Because the other one doesn't have it. Let me just move these out the way. I just want to see how it looks. Okay? Give me a second. I just want to see what it looks like. Something else is supposed to be here. What the hell, man? Where is it? You know what? I know where it is. I know where it is. Give me a second. I know where it is. I moved it and voila! Coño, I got it. Yeah. Got it. Still doesn't fix the problem though. It still doesn't solve the problem what I'm thinking about. It still doesn't solve what I'm thinking about. Hold on. This got to be up top here. So let me see. Yeah, it still doesn't solve the problem. I'm looking at the okay. Why is this not? I tell you, man, some of this stuff is just, it's like paper mache. I swear. Sorry, Hoover, but guys, come on, man. Golly. Okay, let me see something. What the frig, man? I mean, what the hell is this for? I'm guessing when I said it, I think it's for the, when I said it, hola. How you doing there? How can I help?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, man, I'm fantastic. I'm having a blast with this machine over here.
Yeah? Is it giving you a fit?
That's what I'm having. Sorry about that, folks. All right, here. Let's look at the other one. Nah, I ain't even gonna worry about it, guys. Unless you guys really want this, because really all it is see like this section don't have that, right? This don't have that little hole right there. This little one. It don't have that hole right there, so there's no need for that, right? So it's got to be a hose thing. I just can't put my brain on it right now because it's all apart and I'm trying to rush it, and I see the hole there, but then when you cover it, right? When you put your cover over it, okay, it covers the hole, okay? Oh, let me see if the hose have a connection like this with a port that plugs into this. So the suction here will divert to the hose. That means the hose would have to have a connection like this, an opening port like this, with a little pointy thing that goes into here. That's the only way that would work. Do I have the hose? Let me see. There it is. 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 Now, those of you who have this machine already, you're like, duh, Wayne. But I see now. I see where we go. Okay, so that's a pump for the hose. Got it. You snap it in, right? And you can do it like that. Okay. Okay. All right, I get it. I'm gonna hook this up, man. I won't be doing it right now. I'll hook this up. I'm gonna clean it all up. Make sure the wiring is nice and neat. You know, you want to get all this stuff nice and neat. That's tedious. Takes some time, but you don't have to be stuck with a burnt out motor, folks. Okay, you can go to Amazon, get one, or you can get a different motor. That's a different shampoo motor, as long as it has one of these shafts. And the last thing I'm gonna say on this, the fuse is for your protection. Not every vacuum shampoo will have a fuse. It's really designed to protect you from over using your machine if the motor burns out, and it's designed to prevent any kind of thing. But a lot of vacuums have them, a lot don't. It's an added feature. It's not an absolute necessary thing that if you don't have it, you can't use your vacuum. But if it's blown, you can't use your vacuum unless you replace the fuse. So keep that in mind. All right? It's a friend of mine here. Has her own little business. Give me 1 second. Let me give her a backpack. Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo está?
Look at different schedules for days.
You know what it is? I used to work at night, right? And then I would come in at 3:30.
Oh, okay.
Now people are getting used to me being here early.
Oh.
So
Because you have the Tuesdays open.
Yeah. So I'm here Monday
Friday.
mornings early, and then Tuesday throughout the rest of the week I'm here from 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you have my number. You can call me. We
Yes, I
work
have
on our
it.
own schedule. You don't have to worry about it.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Good.
Thank you so
Good.
much.
Good.
Yes.
Good. 1 second.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay.
It's working, yes?
Oh yeah.
No,
It's
no,
working,
it's okay. It's okay.
Of course.
Is it happening here?
No, it was over here. Oh God, it was over here. It was
Oh.
inside here. I took care of it.
I can need a change. That's so kind.
Let me help you then. You go ahead.
Okay.
You open the door.
Thank you.
How's that? I'll carry this out for you.
Thank you so much.
All right, folks. I think I accomplished my mission. I have a whole lot more stuff to do, but I'm not sure who's going to be able to hang around and stick around and do all this other stuff. Got a Kirby cord I got to change. Got some sanitaires, some Bissels and stuff like that. Anyway, that's what I wanted to discover about this thing here. And we did. And we pulled it off. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for your patience. If you hung, thanks for liking, subscribing, all the good stuff. But we did figure it out, folks. You can replace the motor even if you can't find the original motor. I think the Amazon link, there's only 2 more available. So if anyone finds this video that is in this position, hopefully this video helped you to see. I have a couple of videos on the Power Dash, so this one video may not show you how I took it apart. I have others that show you how to take it apart. But I was just showing, this is just the possibility. Is there a possibility that it can be done? That's really what I was trying to find out. That's all. Okay. I have better how-to videos as to the detail of how to get inside this thing. I was just exploring the possibility. Okay. That's it. You were just thinking along with me. All right. But anyway, guys, you live in North Carolina, bro? Really? Word? That's what's up, man. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Man, hey, man, listen, some of you guys are so cool, man. I like when you come on, man. All right? All right? But we'll catch you guys later, okay? And I'll see you later. Stay positive, right? Get your circle and expand it out. All right? Don't let these people bring you down. Stay positive.